Before I show you anything, look at this. This is a stew that my grandma made for family gatherings, and beside the memory, everyone loves this. Today I'm cooking it exactly how she taught me. How to prepare the meat, how to build the sauce, and to make it taste just the way I remember. For a stew like this, better use a cast iron pot. So this is not fancy cooking, this is slow, simple and meant to be shared with people you love. And once you understand that, you can make this dish your own. For the meat you can use a chuck roast or a chuck steak. First we're gonna cut some garlic and onions. If you enjoy real home cooking like this, you'll feel right at home here. To bake the onions and the garlic, just melt some butter and oil in a pot. Use some pepper and salt on your meat. Now we're gonna give the meat a good sear. Before you flip your meat, coat one side with curry or ketchup. Flip them once they have a brown color on one side, and coat the already baked side with mustard. Now is also a good time to prepare your beef broth. Now we add the meat to the onion mixture. Now we will prepare the cloves and the bay leaves. You easily lose these cloves in your dish. My grandma taught me a handy trick for this. Take your cloves and put them through the bay leaves, and you will not lose them in your dish. For my beef stew, I always use a good dark beer. You can also use red wine if you prefer that. Add your broth and make sure your beef is completely submerged. Remember those bay leaves with the cloves? Now is the time to add them. Don't forget to put some thyme in your recipe. And now the waiting starts. We will leave this on the fire for 6 hours. On this channel I share recipes like this. Simple, home cooked and meant to be shared with the people you care about. If this sounds like your kind of cooking, feel free to subscribe. As always, I have this stew in my recipe book. Lemon cheesecake. Maybe I should make that in a future video. Here is the recipe for the beef stew. You can pause the screen. I will also leave the recipe down in the description. Check your stew every few hours to see if there's still enough water. So the waiting is over, 6 hours later, and our stew is ready. As you can see, those cloves are still in the bay leaf. We don't have to go looking for them. The sauce is not done yet. This part changes everything. Now here's your secret weapon for your sauce. Gingerbread, or in Dutch, Ontbijtkoek. This comes with a lot of spices and it will thicken your sauce. The whole house smells so nice because of this dish. Most people rush this sauce, but this is where the flavor actually starts. The next step is gonna take some time, but it's totally worth it. We are gonna cook this sauce down to intensify the flavor. As you can see, the sauce is thickening. Every family has a dish just like this one. Tell me what recipe you grew up with. And as you can see, it's so tender it's falling apart. Once your sauce has the consistency you want, we can put the meat back in. French fries are your match made in heaven for this dish. Bon appetit! So our stew is on the table and we're ready to eat. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time.